Hi everyone, I've received the GPD Win 3 last week, so just wanted to do an initial overview video of my first impressions so far. The unit's a 1165 G7 model, and if the interest there, I'd like to do more in-depth emulation videos with the device, so please let me know if you have any requests. So straight off the bat, in terms of performance, I'm very impressed with the Win 3. It's not even sweating playing through some of the games the Win Max has struggled with, like all the Wii Zeldas, and I've already started playing through some of the favourites on the console. I found the big elephant in the room, well, elephants really, have been around the ergonomics of the device and do they translate to good gameplay, and is the keyboard any good? In terms of the keyboard, it's not as bad as I originally thought it was going to be, but I wouldn't want to type up anything substantial on it. Essentially, it's super handy to have during any of the setup process, but you're never going to choose this keyboard as your go-to typing device. In terms of ergonomics, where it's a bit of a mixed bag, shooters, as you'd expect, play really well. The majority of RPGs fit really well into the control setup of the device, but the moment you've got to press various buttons in quick successions, like a Q2E, or have to repeatedly switch between joysticks and face buttons, that's when it starts to get on the uncomfortable side. There's a hell of a lot of tech inside the GPD Win 3, so there's a substantial weight to it. Just over half a kilogram, in fact, in such a small form factor too. So for the most comfortable experience, you need the weight to be constantly evenly distributed and not shifting your hands around. In terms of the build quality, I think GPD are getting better with every device they bring out, and the Win 3 is no exception. That's not to say every device is going to be perfect off the line, but this unit's L1 buttons a lot more springy and loose compared to its R1 equivalent, and that's the only thing I've noticed so far. Battery usage varies according to what you're playing, of course, but I'm getting between 2 to 4 hours between charges. There is a few real neat ease of life features to the GPD Win 3. The fingerprint sensor is super useful. The back buttons are useful on the slower paced games, but I normally have to disable them on anything that requires quick input, as I normally accidentally hit them whenever I need to shift my hand positions around the handheld. It's worth noting that GPD will slip comfortably into any of the 2.3-inch high Switch Lite cases out there, and some of the accessories too, so you get some super cheap cases out there, which is always a plus for me. Okay, so I'll fully hand over to the gameplay for now and summarise back at the end.
Boris Volkov, what's an importer of bad knockoff clothing doing with blacks?
So overall, my first impressions of the GPD Win 3 have been really good. If it's a powerful handheld that I can fit some gaming time in use case a lot of us have perfectly. It's small, powerful, and plays such a wide range of games you're not going to get bored of the GPD Win 3 anytime soon. There are a few gripes, and it's not the perfect handheld by any stretch, but when all's said and done, I've had a hard time putting the GPD Win 3 down at the moment, which is always a good sign. So let me know if you'd like to see anything played on the Win 3, and I'll try and get a compilation video out soon. That's it for now. Thanks everyone.